What's going on, everybody? This is your former AEW World Heavyweight Champion. Once a champion, always a champion. Swerve Strickland. Whose house? Swerve's house. You're watching True Heel Heat podcast.
All right, ready when you are.
Hey guys, I may have go away heat, but these guys have true heel heat. So you better listen to the podcast or else I'm gonna kick you in your fucking cock and balls.
I'll get it.
Yo, what up? You know what it is. It's your boy AJ Francis reporting to you live from New York City, the birthplace of hip-hop. And I'm telling you that I'm only tuned in with True Heel Heat Wrestling. Holla at me.
Hello. It is me, your True Heel Phenom, SP3, and we are live on the True Heel Heat YouTube, True Heel Heat Sports and Entertainment YouTube channel, and True Heel Heat Twitch for our Power Book 3 Raising Kanan Season 5, Episode 1 by Blood Review. Breaking down the premiere episode of the 5th and final season of Power Book 3 Raising Kanan. And boy, oh boy, what a way to open up the season it was. And we're here to break it all down with you. To do that, I am joined by my always favorite person to talk about Power with. We did last season of Raising Kanan, and we're back for the final one. The princess of all the True Heels, Miss Krssi Love. How you doing, Miss Krssi?
What's happening, peeps? I'm happy to be here, but sad that we didn't get a. We have to have a funeral right now. You know, really sad. Yeah.
It's so hard to say goodbye to Lulu. Yes, we're gonna have a funeral today, as tends to happen on Power shows. But yes, we're going to talk about it all. Appreciate y'all for joining us live. Appreciate y'all if you're watching us on demand. Either way, show your appreciation back the simplest way possible. Drop a thumbs up on the video. You can also share this video with all your Power Book 3 Raising Kanan family, friends, and fans on all your favorite social media platforms. And if you're new to the True Heel Heat Sports and Entertainment YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell to stay notified for all the great content here. You can also sound off in the comment section if you're watching us on demand. And if you're with us live, sound off in the live chat. We love to interact with all of you. Hear your thoughts on the first episode of season 5 of Raising Kanan. You can let us know that in the live chat. Sound off there, live chat, comment, and we'll highlight as many as we possibly can. But Miss Krssi Love, it's been a long wait. It's been a year and a half since the last season of Raising Kanan. What was your overall thoughts on this premiere episode for season 5?
That I still hate Kanan.
The original Tariq. Now we understand their connection.
Yep. And also why Kanan spilled all his venom and hate into Tariq and what made Tariq. So because he was a spoiled brat, was sheltered, got everything he didn't need for nothing, always got what he wanted. And it always be those children that are like the assholes and think that they know everything.
Sounds like Kanan. Yeah, sounds like Kanan to me. So yeah, That's the first thing that I put in our chat, in our power chat. I was just like, damn, I hate this nigga Kanan.
Yeah, and it was just like move after move. Like as the episode progressed, it was just like move after move after move. I was like, this little like I can't wait to some. Well, he don't get put down right away, but he's just dumb.
Yeah, I can't wait for for him to find out the truth of who really got rid of Famous and Crystal, because he is just foolishly, you've been my enemy my entire life. And I was just like, nigga, if you don't act, how you acting like she hasn't cleaned up every single mess you have made throughout the last 5 seasons?
And if this last move then teach you that she really cares about you and is like hiding what you just did to her own brother, wouldn't even tell you like how much she cares for you. Like, I mean, come on.
Sad it was. We got Ace in the chat who says, "What's up, SP3 and Krssi?" We got Dion who says, "Rock is horrible, but Kanan is evil." Rock is not horrible. Rock is a great mother.
Rock is not horrible. I can't co-sign that one. I'm sorry.
Can't co-sign that. Rock has been my favorite character on this show for years, and I haven't heard one. Well, yeah. I think Rock, better to say, I think Rock is the best acting on the show. The best character though is Marvin. Yeah, it's definitely
Marvin. Yeah, Marvin. Then you could use Rock. You could put there.
Yeah. But without further ado, let's get into this episode, and we start things off exactly how we ended last season 4, with Kanan pulling his gun on Rock. He's giving her final rites, and you see Rock closing her eyes. Then the camera flips over to another end of the room where we see Kanan with the gun towards Rock, but then Ruben, her security guard, he comes in, he pulls out his gun, and he looks like he's about to shoot Kanan when Lulu comes in after him, because Jukebox had called him at the end of the season to go check on what's happening between Kanan and Rock. So he goes over there, he stops Ruben from shooting, he puts the gun up, but all Kanan hears is the gun go off. So he turns around, his scared ass, he got that goofy ass look on his face as he turns around, he pulls the trigger, he puts 2 bullets in his own uncle, and you could just tell from the moment that he had that look on his face as he's up against the wall, he just had that look like, damn.
Mm-hmm. My own nephew.
He goes down. Rock is like, Kanan, what have you done? He's leaking all over the wall, and Rock is the final person that he sees as all the life drains from him. He dies. Ruben's asking if they need to call an ambulance for him, and Rock's like, what the hell we gonna tell them?
My son killed him? Like, no.
No. So she says, help her clean this up, and she tells Kanan to go. Kanan, not a sorry, not no checking remorse on his uncle. Yeah, just no remorse whatsoever.
Nothing. He didn't just like show any type of like sadness, and like the whole episode he didn't show any type of remorse at all.
No. So he dips on out of there. Rock and Ruben have to clean up after Kanan and clean up Lulu. So, man, this is how Lulu's story ends. I mean, we should have known this by the whole fact of what's gone on with him the last couple of seasons, especially with him being on the out, him going to like the mental facility, the rehab and everything, and him choosing to be back in the life. We should have known it was going to end this way. We should have known it was going to end this way when Jess came to see him and told him to come back with her to California, and he chose to stay.
True, but still though, like I thought, I have mixed feelings. I'm still sad that they decided to kill him off, but what are you gonna do?
Hey, that's the way you start a season. That just had everybody's jaws on the floor. Yes,
the first 5 minutes, like I was just like stuck. I couldn't move. And I was just happy that him and Rock were able to like get their relationship back together and was like okay with each other because I was really sad that I was hurt with I was hurt when Marvin like found out. He was like he was crying and whatnot, and then him and Jukebox. Oh, well, you're gonna talk about it, so.
Yeah, it's man, it was a lot. It was like a slow process of letting the viewer also get
Hmm.
used to the fact that
Hmm.
Lulu's not around, is seeing everybody's reaction to finding this out. Dion saying Rock does bad things, but she does them for practical reasons. Kanan just makes bad emotional decisions. That's
Yeah,
better as a difference between them. Yeah. Rock
correct.
always has a practical reason for all of her actions, good, bad, and indifferent.
Yep.
Uh, so they clean up after Kanan. Kanan got that face on, like he don't give a damn about anything. No, nothing from him. He acting like he the big bad wolf, even though he looked like a scared pup when he pulled the
Hmm.
trigger and everything. But yeah, that leads to we see Jukebox. She's basically calling around, calling Lou, calling Kanan to try to find out what happened when Lulu went over there because she's the one that basically told him to go over there because she knew that Kanan was gonna do something stupid. So then we see her. She leaves the house and she goes over to Rock's house and basically she goes to check on everything. We see her kind of zoom in on the wall where Lulu was murdered. It was kind of like she knew something had happened or didn't. We then see
Right.
Rock and Ruben. They drop the body off at basically like a dump or a garbage or something, basically to have no type of evidence towards them. We see Rock then talking to Ruben and basically telling him that this one is big. He was like, you can't tell anyone. He was like, I don't care who it is. This has to go to the grave with you. Soon as she said that, I was like, ah
Yeah, he getting
man.
dropped.
I was like, when she said this goes to the grave with you, I was like, she gonna put you there.
He's like, oh, she was like, once he was getting out the car, and I was like, don't go back to that car. What did he do? He go back to the car. Doo doo,
She was like,
gone.
let me give you this work. It was above and beyond. Let me give you this work. She gonna give you this work, bro. You gonna get shot. And that's exactly what Rock did. She puts two in the chest, one in the head, like she taught Kanan in the first season. She puts down Ruben, and the sad thing is that Ruben was just doing his job. It's Kanan caused all of this.
As per usual,
Yep, yep. As per
cleaning up
usual
his
with
mess
Kanan.
as again.
Nothing changes with Kanan. We then see the following morning, Rock is still cleaning up the wall and she's scrubbing it and she gets all emotional. She starts breaking down and crying. Then we go over to Juke and Marvin's place, and they're having breakfast together. When Juke says that she called him first, but he was busy. This was when he was getting shot at the same time at the end of season 4. So then he says he hasn't heard anything about it. He hasn't heard from them or anything that went down. And then the cops come and see them at their apartment. And they ask, is Lewis Thomas your brother, Marvin? And he's like, yeah. So they take him down to the morgue, and he sees Lou's body, and he like it takes him a little bit, but he says, "Yeah, that's him." And then we go down. He goes back outside, and he goes and tells Jukebox, or Jukebox asks him, "Is it him?" And he's like, he breaks down crying, and she's like, oh my god!" And they hug each other, and they're crying. These two are two of the best actresses in the whole show. I felt that. I felt that as much as seeing Lou get shot is Juke and Marvin's reaction to Lou dying. That was more powerful than the actual scene of seeing him die.
I because it was more hurtful because they weren't able to be there with him, to be there to hold him, like to be there to like come, in his time. And I was like, damn, like I was like, yo, they did. I don't know how many takes they did for this, but they had to probably do it in one. They did a phenomenal job in that scene. That scene in that car,
Yeah.
just felt you felt them like be like, oh, like damn, like this can't be true.
Yep. But it is. It is. Lulu ain't here with us anymore, and there's so many people who can take blame for that, but most of all Kanan, but he ain't gonna tell nobody. Uh then we see Unique. he is looking around for his baby mom and his kid. He goes to B Rilla's baby mom and basically asks where B Rilla is at. She like lets him know that she met up with him for some money and it was outside of an old mall. So basically now they know where he's at. And then she asks them, "Oh, where do you know Brian from?" And she was like, "We don't, but we know where you from and where you and your baby stay. So if you see Brian first, let him that Unique came to come see him." So they know where to go, so they're gonna go there now. Then we go to the captain is leaving at the police station, and he meets up with Detective Garcia and says that he wants him to get justice for Detective Howard and Burke as well. So he said he's gonna press the Thomas girl and figure out what happened. As the captain told him, as long as you're here, you will have more enemies than friends. But he takes his box and he gets the hell up out of there. So we see what's going on over there. Then we go to B Rilla, and he is with Pernessa and Unique's kid, and he's like basically threatening them if they make any noise. And this dummy, he's waiting for for Lulu to come back, and he's like, "Lou, is that you?" And he didn't lock the door. That was a bad lock on the door or something, because the dude Unique just barges him, shoots him a couple of times. His boy gets a couple of shots in on him at the same time, and then he walks up out of there with Pernessa, and he's gone.
Oh, stupid scene, just dumb.
I was like, we did all that time with B Rilla. You the one that triggered Lou's hood instincts to come and save you from the Afghans who were after you last season, and you couldn't even protect Pernessa or hold down Pernessa for them to enact their plan.
Nope.
You couldn't even last more than a couple of hours. Why did we even waste time with B Rilla?
I'm about to say that was a whole wasted of time for that character. We wasted too much time on that dude. We could have been got rid of him.
That's crazy. I actually like B Rilla, but damn, couldn't do anything in the rap game. Can't do anything in the drug game. It seems. So Unique gets Pernessa and his son, and they get up out of there. They hug and embrace, but you know that she's gonna be having a conversation with him in a little bit. Then we see the conversation between Marvin and Rock. Marvin goes over to her house, lets her know about what happened to Lulu, and he was like that. Juke said that she had called Lulu and that he was heading over here to help out with something between you and Kanan. And he was like, "I never saw Lulu," and she was like, he was like, "Well, why you ain't more upset?" He was like, "I'm fuming." He was like, "If someone look at me the wrong way, I'm gonna go off on them." And she was like, "I'm hurting. You just told me that our little brother it died." So, and this makes Marvin believe that it's Unique instead of anything involving Rock, because Rock is protecting her lie in all of this and protecting Kanan in all of this. So she doesn't try to tell Marvin that it's not Unique. He said he's going to go after New Unique, and he wants to know where Unique's people is at. So she tells him by the old mall to basically handle that, but
too late.
Her trying to guilt shame is hilarious. She's like, "Don't tell me how to hurt." Like, bitch, you been hurting. You knew about this before everybody.
Listen, she has to protect her son, who don't want to be protected, but she's still trying to do the right thing.
He don't even want to be protected by her. He don't want nothing to do with her.
She's still gonna be a mother at the end of the day.
Rock lied to Marvin about their little brother Lou. Damn shame. Damn shame. Yeah, it was like they didn't even give us a chance to even be sad for B Rilla. They was like, we still sad about Lulu. We still thinking about Lulu. Who cares about B Rilla?
That's how you tell he was an unserious character.
Apparently, yeah. They didn't care enough to even separate him and Lulu's murder. Shit. Marvin asks about Ruben, and she's like, she don't know where the hell Ruben's been at. She hasn't seen him since last night, knowing that she dropped him off as well. Another lie added to the compound of lies that she's doing here. So Rock was on some shit in this whole scene with Marvin. So he finds out where the people's at. So he goes down to the mall and he discovers that basically B Rilla is dead and Pranessa and them is gone. So he's pissed off even further. Then we go to Jukebox, who goes to tell Kanan at his apartment, and this unemotional son of a bitch, like, dude, y'all literally last season.
He really.
I know, like last season, y'all went on trying to go on a killing spree for Famous when he died, but your
Also,
uncle died, and you just
his
have
lady.
no emotion.
I hate him. I can't stand him. I hate him a lot.
But yeah, she tells him that all this time she thought that the family was untouchable because of all the stuff that they've been through, and Kanan tells her that no one is untouchable. Like he was dropping a verse on her. You could tell Kanan is losing his grip on basically reality and humanity all at the same time. Then we go to Breeze, who's meeting up with his uncle and aunt, Snaps and Pop, and they talk about him working with Unique, and he doesn't know about that whole plan. He believes that him and Kanan should be enough. He says Kanan is a special case, whereas Unique, he's one of those old heads. He don't need to be around this stuff. But they basically understand that they don't want to start a war right now, because Unique has friends in Jersey and everywhere else. He's got soldiers out here, and they don't want to start a war that they can't finish. So they need them to play nice with one another, work together, and just all this money coming to them, basically. So it seems like Breeze is about this plan, but you can already tell he's not really fucking with Unique. Then we go to Jukebox, who meets up with Detective Garcia, who's waiting for her outside, talking about how everybody around you is dying. Maybe you should talk to somebody. And she was like, "I'm not going to talk to you." And he was like, he says, "I've been a good cop to you, and now I'm going to be a bad cop." And Jukebox don't give a damn about none of that. She just says, "I don't know the difference."
All right, Hank. It's always got to be a Hank in the damn show, y'all. Hank. That's what I
Another
call the
damn
cops
Hank.
that be doing too much. I call them Hank. Do you know who Hank is, guys? Do your research? Hank was doing too damn much, and that's what got Hank murked. And anytime that cop be doing too damn much, they get murked because they was
There you
doing too
go.
much. And you were
Hey,
being
you saw what happened to Burke and Howard. Every cop on this show that gets attention usually dies.
doing too damn much. You just being too damn nosy. Do your damn
Yep.
job. Just keep it pushing. The case is closed. You see what happened to the captain? The captain just got fired.
True story. Dion saying Kanan is the most evil character in Power, killed his uncle and his son and his cousin. Don't forget he kills Jukebox.
Yeah. So we should have known his nigga was like.
I just want to find out by the end of this season, is he responsible for everyone in his family dying? Because that's what it feels like we're building to. That like the way either it's by him or because of him, Marvin and Rock are gonna die as well. Then that means he killed his entire family before our eyes over the course of what, 6-7 different seasons.
Mm-hmm. Yep. all roads lead back to him.
It does. Dion saying, how y'all feeling about Shamik Moore as Breeze? I'm not sold yet. What about you, Krssi?
I hate how they have his hair braided, but I mean, I gotta give him, Miles Morales a couple, maybe a few more, another episode or two. He's a great actor, but as far as this story is concerned, yeah, this is only the first episode.
Yeah, Like I mean I loved him as Raekwon on the Wu Tang show.
Yeah, he
Wu
was
Tang.
great as yeah, he's whatever role he's usually in, he's really good. He's not a bad actor at all. And then like again, he plays the voice of Miles Morales. Like he's
Yeah.
amazing. So like you just probably have to give him some more time. I mean, they didn't really he only had maybe like 3 or 4 scenes, but they were like nonsense scenes though. Like they really didn't add much. He's
This
just
was
kind of
just
putting everything
laying the
together.
groundwork. Yeah,
Right.
this
He's
is
putting
more like
everything
laying
together.
the groundwork episodes for him. The first couple, I think.
He's doing Snap and Pop's dirty work. So he has to be the bad guy and do everything so that their hands are not dirty, you know? So he's just laying the work and he's just trying to like bring both of these two guys in his organization and see how we're going to work together.
So then we get Unique, who goes to see Phil Russo in Jersey, and he basically tells him that he thinks that he's going to be blamed for Lou Thomas dying, and so he thinks he needs more protection. But the Russo's just like, I ain't fucking with you. He's like, I got my own problems. I just stabbed up Stefano, so I'm in a war right now. I'm about to be in a war, so I ain't thinking about anything you're saying. He tells him to get the hell up out of here. He ain't got time for it. So it seems like Phil Russo is preparing for Stefano, and he just don't want nothing to do with Unique. Speaking of Unique, Marvin goes to Unique's shop, and he can't find him, so he gets pissed off, and he just starts destroying everything in the shop. I'm just saying, for how many times this shop has been destroyed, Unique is paying way more on renovations than he is for anybody buying anything from this damn shop that never has any customers.
Well, it's always it's a front, it's like,
Yeah, I know, I know, I know.
and wash money through. But yeah, I never seen customers in this tailor shop or whatever. Better off getting the cleaners, but hey, what do I know? But yeah, the shop he can't rebuild it back. Like you might as well invest and have another hideout or shop, a laundromat or something to like where you can have all your stuff come and have your customers come see you.
Yeah. So then we get Rock, who meets with Haviz, and she's not able to move her weight in Queens because of Stefano, and Stefano are putting hits out on anybody in Rock's crew, basically, of what happened with the issue that they had with Marvin. So that's a bigger issue for her. And the sad thing, he tells her that back in his country, if you betrayed a promise, I mean, the people would rather be dead than do that. So Rock understands he ain't playing around with her at this point. So she's fucked at every single angle, and now she has to prepare for Lulu's funeral. Excuse me. Then we go to Amber, who's meeting with the police and at her foster parents' house, and they're asking about the killings that Marvin did last season with our other foster parents, and she's telling them the story that Marvin told her. But man, Marvin, you're counting on an 8-year-old to stick by a story and not come off like they're lying. Kids don't know how to lie. Kids are the most obvious liars out there.
Yep, and he could have gave him more details and like they was gonna question us.
Should have said a black dude. Should have just said a fat black dude. A fat black dude
with tattoos.
With tattoos. No, don't say the tattoos because we see that's fucked her up. Because she's like, he had tattoos everywhere. It was like, oh, you didn't tell us this before. You didn't tell us his shirt was all open before. And it's like, damn, why he had to give her this vague ass white dude with all tattoos on his body.
And she's gonna stay loyal to him because that's who like helped save her life, and she loved Marvin. But
yeah. But she now there you see the foster parent basically saying they're gonna try to convince her by lying to her and saying that she loses her foster parents if she continues to lie. So either Marvin's gonna die or Marvin's gonna wind up in jail. I think one of those two options is. I mean, I think most of us that are Marvin fans are probably praying for go to jail, right?
Am
I the only one? I want him to go to jail. I want them to leave the door open for London Brown to put on a whole bunch of gray hair and then be somebody that Tariq visits in Legacy.
Legacy, yeah.
There you go. There we go, right there. So we'll see what happens with Marvin and all of that. But Amber is not doing so well at the lying portion. So it's gonna seem like Marvin's luck is gonna run out somehow, some way. We then see Kanan. He goes back to his old apartment where his guys are working or not working because they're trying to get paid, but he's the re-up has dried up. And they talk about Kane. They bring up Breeze is taking over slowly but surely, and he's basically putting out work out of a shop. So that gives Kanan the idea to go see him. And then we go to Unique, who meets up with Snaps and Pop, or Snaps and Pops comes to his shop to come see him. And he basically asks us, he was like, "Is that offer to work with y'all still open? Because I'm a little fucked right now." and they basically tell him that if he wants to work with them, that he's gonna have to work with their nephew Breeze. So basically, giving him the push to go see Breeze there. So then we get Jukebox, who meets up with Aisha, and Aisha is trying to like talk to her about like, losing Lulu, but she's basically just kind of over all of this, saying that I'm just like them, and if everybody around me is dying, then I'm just gonna die too. And Aisha tries to tell her that you're not like the rest of them, but she was like, "That's why I keep trying to tell you, I ain't. I'm one of them."
One of them, just in a different way, just different mannerisms. But you're part of the family. It's what is she gonna do? Homegirl
Yeah.
not gonna really know or care. So
So then we get Detective Garcia is outside. He is basically watching Jukebox home, and he basically goes off and he starts following Jukebox friend Aisha after she leaves. So he's gonna press her to get to Jukebox now. These
I don't know how that's
detectives
gonna
don't
work.
never learn.
He
They
just
never learn.
doing too damn much.
Yeah. Then we get next, I think. Oh yeah, we get a flashback with Marvin where he's thinking about a time where Lulu was playing music with Jukebox when she was making the demo for the rap group in season 3. So he's just watching it. He's like reminiscing about it, but you could tell that he's really hurting at this point, thinking about everything that he's had with him. Then we go to Breeze, who is at his shop, and he's basically got a fight club. He's crazy. He's out of his damn mind. He's got a fight club, and he tells them that no one's getting paid unless you put him down. You need to put him on his back. And he inspires the guy to just basically murk the other guy, lay him out, and we're starting to see how dangerous Breeze is at this point. Then we go to Pernessa, who basically is telling Unique that it's too dangerous around here and that she has to go. She was like, he thought she would be with him forever, but she was like, I gotta be a mother first. He was like, I need to do whatever I gotta do to protect my son, and that's even if I have to protect him from everybody, and of course their father. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
she's leaving Unique behind. And this is another instinct, kind of like with the Lulu not going with Jess back to California. Unique not choosing to go with Pernessa, I think, is his downfall.
Like I know Unique is probably gonna fall, but just how he's gonna go down is the question. Who's gonna put him down?
Yeah, I'm interested. I'm interested to see who's going to be responsible for that, even though I think we got a hint in this episode. So then we go to Breeze and Kanan, who are deciding to work with one another, and basically he wants him to combine his runners with their business and selling the drugs, and he says that they can take over Queens together. Breeze tells Kanan that with his mom's out of business, that's going to open up everything for him, and they don't have no competition. So then we also see Breeze's guy Taz looking at Kanan, and you could tell this boy is hating. He not liking the fact that Kanan's about to get his own stuff, because Breeze was talking about him getting his own corners, his own buildings, his own blocks, and he's just hating right now. He's like, what the hell? How this dude skip me in line?
Because he's so young. They was like, how does little nigga got everything already? He ain't even did nothing.
Well, he told him.
Little
Unique
brat.
told him. I mean, Breeze told him. He was like, "You got legacy, and that legacy means something." So
He a good salesman.
it's true. It's true.
That
It's
he
natural.
is.
It's natural to him. We got Ace who says Garcia definitely got to go. I can see
He
that.
been had to go, but you know.
We got Dion who says Unique is my second favorite character after Marvin. I kind of want to root for him. I would have said that too, but Neek was bugging last season. I ain't fuck with him last season. Even though he got his face fixed now, so I guess he feeling better now. But I wasn't fucking with crazy Unique. Then we get also in the chat here Dion who says, since we know they're doing a continuation of the show with Power Origins, do y'all think we see young Ghost and Tommy by the end of this series? I think that would be nice, especially considering they've already established that Power Origins is going to be a few years after Raising Kanan. So you should at least show us them meeting young Ghost and Tommy by like the last episode, second to last episode.
Yeah, probably so.
All right, so we see Taz is hating, and then we'll see where Taz is at within the Breeze business. Then we see Stefano. He's meeting with his Italian family. He is recovering, but he tells them, look, don't worry. What we need to be worried about is getting Phil Russo. He says it's going to be an all-out war, and he's ready to get it back in blood. And the Italians about to go crazy up in this piece, so it seems like we're gonna see how Rock and the Thomas family get caught up in all of that. Then we see Pranessa saying goodbye to Unique. Unique goes to say goodbye to his son Jay, and this dude just looks at him like deadbeat.
Like,
look at him like Dominic Mysterio. Look at Rey Mysterio.
He's just like, yeah, okay, later, let's go. Like, all right, let's peace out.
Deuces, dad. Fuck you, dad. Like one of those. It was a white kid. It was like, fuck you, dad. Oh man, Unique, you done fucked up. You ain't never seeing your kid again. That's unfortunately what I think is about to happen. Then we go to Uncle Lulu's funeral. So we see all of the characters that Lulu's been connected to since season 1. We had Jess was there. We got the owner of the music label was there. The owner of the bar was there. His girlfriend from last season was there as well. Kanan looking all mean with the stone face.
Stupid look.
And then we get Marvin, who goes up and has a speech, and you could tell this dude don't give a damn. He feeling all the pain, and he's letting it out. He says, "What I'm never gonna forgive is whoever did this to my brother. I promise. I know we supposed to be all forgiving and all this, but fuck that. I'm hurting."
He was a real one. I was like, because he really speaking from his heart, and he's like hurting right now. Now it's his brother. And I'm supposed to protect my brother, and I, it was really like touching, and he really felt like what he's saying, because he's really in pain right now, and he wants the person that did this to pay, and that nigga Kanan just sitting there like just looking stupid.
He gonna beat the bricks off of Kanan. I can't wait.
I
cannot wait. That's gonna be my favorite episode. I'm letting y'all know ahead of time. That's gonna be my favorite episode. Watching Marvin beat the brakes off of Kanan. But yeah, he promises he's gonna get whoever did this back as God as his witness. So that was Marvin's speech. Then we go to Taz and Breeze. They're talking because Taz has basically missed on one of the re-ups, and he's basically telling him to do his part, a part of the business. Apparently, he didn't do the re-up, and they lost money that they can't get back. But he out here asking about Kanan, saying that how you gonna give Kanan some blocks and everything, and he tells him you need to worry about your business instead of my business. So
It's true.
after that meeting, though, in comes Unique. Unique comes in, and you can tell already Breeze is not feeling this. He's like, you stealing my style, man. You stealing my style.
I can't steal none that was already mine. I love that line.
But I love the fact that these two are both from the Wu-Tang show. I forgot who Joey Badass was in the Wu-Tang show, but I remember
Damn, who was he in it? I forgot. Damn.
I'm gonna have to look this up now.
Say people in the chat, find out who he was first.
Joey Badass. It's hard typing with one hand. Joey Badass on Wu-Tang. Who were you? Who was he on the Wu-Tang? He was Wu-Tang American Saga. He was Inspector Deck. Yeah. So he was Inspector Deck on that show, and of course Shamik Moore was Raekwon. So they were reunited here, and they were just going at it with the wits and everything. So yeah, Breeze is like saying he's talking about my style. Unique tells him that he can't take his style because he did it first. So they kind of go back and forth. Nothing really that serious. Until the whole thing goes about business. So Unique asks Breeze, how we going to do this and how we working with Snaps and Pop, who's supplying the Snaps and Pop. And he's like, that shit that we don't need to know, just as long as the price is right and they won't have any issues, basically. So he says that this would be a partnership and I wouldn't be working for you. You're not working for me. And he asks about Kanan. And he says that, if you're working with Kanan, they might have problems with the Thomas family because they believe that I put down Lou Thomas. And Breeze is like, I just talked to Kanan and he was just all about his business. He had nothing to worry about on that front. So I think that was probably the first time that Unique is like, really?
Something ain't right, yep.
Yeah, I think Unique is one of those smart people that be like,
If he put the antennas together, he gonna find out. He definitely gonna find out and say something.
So they agree to be partners in this business, but you can already tell that something bad is going to happen and this is going to pop off in a big way because they just seem. I feel like my big prediction for the season is I think Breeze is going to be the one who kills Unique.
I wouldn't be mad at that though. Get his hands dirty. Well, they're already dirty. He's gonna get them dirtier.
Basically. And then finally, we had the last couple of scenes, the funeral we go back to, and Rock is giving her speech and talking about how that when you lose someone that you love, you lose their dreams, you lose all the things of them that was a part of you, you lose a piece of yourself. This was like Patina Miller, man, the best actress in the game today, especially on these all black shows, man. Patina Miller, she's a Broadway level actress. People don't understand how good we've had it for these 5 seasons. She had no business. This is beneath her. She should be on prestige television, and she's been given these type of performances on this show.
It really is beneath her. Like, she is a Broadway Tony winning actress. Like, she had no business being a part of this series, but yet she's like one of the actors that be acting her ass off, and that's not even her real voice. And she's just out here just like, she's a trained professional singer, like all these things. I think she's an opera singer actually. And she's just amazing.
Yep. And man, she's just so talented. And to me, I think she's the GOAT queen of Power. Out of all the women that have been on Power, I think she's the best.
Yeah, out of all the mothers, I would say so. Yeah,
Yeah.
because you got her, Tasha, Monet. Who else?
Monet, Kate Egan.
Oh, Kate is a different. We can't even put Kate nowhere near that category. She's a whole different person herself. Like Kate's character, she's like mom. She'll be mom of the year forever.
Kate Egan. Kate Egan, Mom of the Year. Two things you would never thought you would hear again. We got Dion who says Breeze tried to little bro unique, but he no sold that shit. He was like, F all that, you better ask about me. Yes, I loved it. I love those interactions that they had. But like we said, Patina Miller, great performance with this whole monologue and speech that she did. And of course, she saved not only she saved Kanan's life here by not telling the truth, but here we are anyway. So we come out the funeral and people are reacting to everything. We got the lady from the bar is talking to Marvin and Jukebox, and Marvin is still on his shit like I'm just hurting. And she was like, that's all you needed to say. But then we get Kanan. He's approached by Rock, and Rock basically says that she is done protecting him and that it's over. And Kanan basically is like, look, I don't really give a damn. He basically says, does it look like I give a damn? But
he annoys my soul. Every time I see him talk or come on the screen, I want to throw something at him.
Rock tells him he has never had an enemy like her before, and Kanan responds, is like, I had you as my enemy my whole life, which is the biggest bullshit statement you could possibly say. The woman that cleaned up this whole thing started because you shot a dude because you said, oh, he was taking your mom's block, a block that she had already given up, but you don't know shit because you're not part of the business. What you really shot him for is because he was fucking the girl that you liked. Mm-hmm. That's how this whole shit started. And he has been the most unaccountable person ever in power. He just never takes accountability for anything. He always blames it on somebody else. And these are all traits that he would eventually show when we get to the Power series. Go back and watch Power from the very beginning. He blames everything on Ghost. Ghost is the reason for this. Ghost is the reason for that. But
yep. And so everybody is never him. It's everybody else. It's always the people around him. He can never take it's you. Like everyone, you're the person. You're the reason. It's you. You do everything, but with emotion. Like obviously, the girl was not feeling you. So what she do? She go and find somebody else. Like
had to kill him. Had to kill $150. But
no reason.
So yeah, they go at it for a little bit. All the while, we see Jukebox is watching this, which I think is an indication that Jukebox is going to be the one who finds out the truth first.
It's either going to be Unique blows them up, or their actions show, or Kanan just does not know how to move properly, which he doesn't, and he's going to bite his own self in the ass eventually, and probably cause that little rift between him and Jukebox.
I think that Jukebox is gonna find out. She's gonna tell Marvin. Marvin's gonna fuck up Kanan, like we saw in the trailer. He's gonna fuck him up. Kanan is gonna have to eat that for a little bit, and then he is probably gonna be the one who kills Marvin, and that causes the rift between him and Jukebox.
The whole family's gonna drift. Oh God, damn! How many episodes we got to go?
8 episodes this season, so there's only 7 left. Only 8 this season, yeah.
Great job, guys. 8 episodes of my ass.
Hey, don't worry, because after this is done, the Power Origins will be right around the corner. Then next year we got Power Legacy. Power never sleeps. Power never ends. It's gonna keep going.
Power to rest. It's all about Nemesis now. We ain't worried about them niggas no more. Fuck them.
She was like, we're on Nemesis now, y'all.
I'm sick of them now. I'm sick of all these old ass stories. Let it go. 50 Cent really still trying to hold on by the skin of his damn teeth.
Hey, They keep wanting the power, so he just got to keep giving it to them. But let's give our ratings on the show. Y'all know what to do in the live chat. Let us know who was your MVP for this episode, your LVP, your moment of the episode, whether you gave this episode a thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs in the middle, and out of 10, what did you give the premiere of season 5 of Raising Kanan? For myself and Krssi Love, for Power Book 3, Raising Kanan, Season 5, Episode 1, By Blood, in 3, 2, 1. There we go. Thumbs up across the board from both of us. Out of 10, I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. I thought this was a good start, very good start to the season. Right out the gate, we're seeing Lulu die. Right out the gate, we get multiple people die. Ruben, B-Rilla, and they have really kind of set things in place for what's going to be a basically inter-family war between the Thomas family as we go on for the rest of the season. So really good start. Out of 10, what did you give the show?
I have to agree with you. A solid 8 to a good start to the show, leading up to where we're going to be going, giving us all the fuck shit now. Because I'm sure more will come ahead, and we'll just all be annoyed. Yeah. So I'm excited how we're going to go for the next 7 episodes.
Indeed. It seems like we got a lot of people in agreement. We got 8 out of 10 from Ace. We got a thumbs up, 8 out of 10 from Dion, 7.5 from Power Driver Finisher. And Power Driver Finisher also says, Power Line, y'all the twos, and we the books. Dropping bars out here in these streets. Krssi Love, who was your MVP for this episode?
I'm going to give it to Rock.
Yeah. I want to give it to Marvin, but I feel like I'm going to give it to Marvin a lot this season. So, yeah, I will give it to Rock because he's doing whatever necessary to protect her son, even though her son tried to kill her.
MVP. Oh, sorry, my screen.
LVP, I'm going to give it to Kanan. Fuck Kanan.
Absolutely. Without a question. Damn dummy. I feel like he's gonna get it a lot this season.
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna give Kanan a lot. Didn't we give him LVP for the final episode of last season too? Yeah.
And probably the overall season too.
Nah, I didn't fuck with Unique last season, so maybe
we didn't mess with we didn't really be Unique did some stuff last season, but it wasn't his fault really.
This season looking like Kanan's about to win it a lot. And yeah, honorable mention to B-Rilla. You are right, Power Driver. B-Rilla.
Yeah, B-Rilla.
Useless.
Sure.
Useless.
Definitely Kanan for sure. He deserves that mess.
And moment of the episode, unfortunately, it was the start of the episode with Lulu dying.
Yep. Unfortunately, I don't want to. No. I'll give it to the moment at Marvin at the funeral. He's like, "Fuck all this shit, son."
Yeah. Honestly, I would give it to Marvin and Jukebox crying in the car. That's the one that got to me the most emotionally.
Yep. You're right. You're right. I like that one better. Mm-hmm.
Dion says Kanan sucks and he's supposed to be the protagonist. I mean, we have been through this before. I would love to introduce you to a show called Power Book 2 Ghost. Tariq was sucked and he was the protagonist for that show. They only do well when Ghost or Tommy and or both are the lead protagonists.
Yeah.
So
that's the missing glue to their shows. I think it is. It's them.
I love Raising Kanan. I think Raising Kanan out of all the spinoffs has been the most consistent. See, like Ghost has a great season. I'll say pretty good season 1 and then a great season 2. And then from there, it's like solid season 3 and then season 4 fucking sucked. Yeah. Then you had Force, who the first season was It was Then the second season was okay, this is getting good. And then the third season was great. Raising Kanan was first 3 seasons are great. Season 4 is and we're already off to a good start for season 5.
Yep, it's true.
So
Very
it's
true.
the most consistent of the 3 spinoffs.
You're right. You're right.
All right, but we've made it to the end for our review of episode 1 of season 5 of Raising Kanan. Miss Krssi Love, thank you as always for joining me. Thank you all in the live chat, in the comments. Thank you so much for joining us. Let us know what you thought if you're watching us on demand in the comments down below. Hype this video, drop the thumbs up. All those things helps us out so much, and we appreciate it. Ace says moment of the episode for him as well is Jukebox and Marvin crying in the car. And Power Driver gives MVP to Breeze. Miss Krssi Love, the floor is yours. Let the people know where they can follow you on social media and when they shall see you again.
You can follow me, Krssi Love _1. Krssi Love is my plain old name. You will see me back on our other channel, on our flagship channel, for our flagship show, which is on Saturday at 10:05. Excuse me.
Indeed. Yes. Check out the last episode. True Hill Heat 385. Myself, True Jaw Josh, and John Escudero talk about the CM Punk controversy, Vince McMahon and Janelle Grant's lawsuit going private, and much more. Go over and check that out. We had Rated Raw review yesterday with myself reviewing Monday Night Raw. Monday, we had an NJPW Dominion 2026 review with myself and Sanal. So plenty of great content over on the wrestling channel, as well as here on the sports and entertainment channel. We had the Shy season 8 episodes 1 and 2 review. I'll probably be back sometime this week before Friday, or at least by tomorrow, with a Shy season 8 episodes 3 and 4 review. And we'll do the combo episodes for the rest of the season, the final season of that show as well. If you like me and Krssi Love talking about TV shows, check out our Euphoria season 3, episode 8 review. Also, check out True Headphone. Yes, True Headphone Heat with us ranking every single album from Kanye West. If you like movie reviews, we did a Scary Movie 6 review here on the channel, and as well we did a Pressure review, another movie by Stat King. So some good stuff for you.
He did Pressure? Okay, I heard about that movie. I was told you were right, SP, about Scary Movie, son.
Yeah, it's like
I was told it was. I was like, yo, my friend called it before he even went to go see it. But he said he's only going to see it because he had to. And he was like, and I didn't even hear your review, but I know you were right.
Yeah, it wasn't. It tried. It's not as bad as some reviewers are saying. Like, there are some funny stuff, but it's not the same. It's just not the same.
It was too late, basically.
Yeah. Do White Chicks too. Let me see. I'll see y'all on that.
God, I would love that movie. I would love for them to do that over. Oh.
Now they set the box office record for the series of Scary Movies, so they're gonna probably do a part 2 for that as well. So we'll see. We'll see. But thank you so much for all of y'all for joining us today. We'll be back with more Power Book 3 Raising Kanan content here on the channel. Before Miss Krssi Love, it is me, your True Ill Phenom, SP3. This has been our Power Book 3 Raising Kanan Season 5 Episode 1 by Blood review. We are signing off until next time.
Laters.